What's going on, people? Hello, Periscope. YouTube is on its way up. We got one view on Periscope. That happens to be me.
Feeling like yours now, man.
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm good, yeah.
You gotta get your new phone.
Shout out. Welcome to the Huddle. We missed y'all for the past, 2 shows? Well, we back.
We back.
Old school light skin hosting tonight. Caught you on a little water stroke. Charlie. and a swallow. Charlie. Hey. We got Coach. What's up, Coach?
What's going on?
Largo High School football. We're going to formally introduce him in a moment. We're just going to go around the table real quick. Carl.
You.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Cool, Mike.
Y'all want me to say a little rotisserie or something?
Louis rotisserie, new school, Mike. He officially representing the new school. Who we got at the bar tonight? Shout out, y'all. Go ahead, speak up.
Reggie.
Reggie.
You already know what it is.
He's also associated with Largo football.
Yes, sir. In the building.
Gregory in the building. Say what's up to everybody.
I like Gregory's flavor. He's smooth with it. All right. What we're going to do is start the show off tonight, and we got a couple subjects. Neil, we want to first bring out Coach, right?
Yeah, we're gonna talk to Deron,
Go ahead,
coach of Largo High School,
introduce
Reggie as well. So let's give a round of applause to our guests first of all. Thank you for coming on to the show,
Thanks for coming, man.
You're always welcome.
Yes,
you
sir.
know?
So we're gonna dive right into it. We're gonna give y'all the first moments of the show. We're gonna talk about how you got started, what made you play football, what does Dem Pride mean, your schedule, some of the players. So first of all, I know you right?
Yes, sir.
All right, Reggie, you played at Central.
Yes, sir.
Who won when y'all played? Did y'all play?
No, we ain't
No.
Oh, we
Nah,
different.
Two different levels.
Yeah,
Two different levels?
Different levels.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right, so where you go to school at?
I went to Eleanor Roosevelt High School, so I'm a PG County product. I actually grew up in Forestville, Maryland, and made the transition over to Greenbelt to play high school football under Rick Houchins, who was a great coach. Put a lot of guys in school. During my time there, we had a lot of success. 1 state championship, 3 regional championships. So I think we finished with maybe like a 40-5 record.
Yeah, Twan tell me about it all the time.
Yeah, Twan. we had some good guys, man. Antoine Bill, Chris Choice, Edwin Rios, Harry Carter, Wendell Williams. We had a lot of great guys that came through the program. Yeah. So, from then, I went on to play at the University of Pittsburgh. So I played there for 4 years under 2 coaches, Walt Harris and Dave Wanstead. So had a pretty good career there. Started 11 out of 26 games there in my career. Then I had another year eligibility after I graduated. So I went on to Duquesne University for some graduate classes. And at that time, I was first team All-American, first team All-Conference. And then came on home, had the same dream as everyone. NFL didn't work out, and then got into the coaching.
Okay. So before we dive in, Reggie, give us a little background about you, Reg.
I mean, something slight. But we was Central basketball coming up, but senior year I decided to give it a try. So Coach Spence, shout out Coach Spence. Said come on out, man. I went on out. Ended up going to school, man, Westminster College. Small D3 school, small college football, but I enjoyed every minute of it, man. Played receiver, went up there as a receiver, left as a corner, finished all conference my last year, senior year. Like the same thing I said, try my little try, arena, trying those things, and then hopped off into coaching. Shout out to Daryl. Daryl Dreer put me on, friendly. I ain't looked back since.
Okay. True. So both of y'all up Largo. What is Dem Pride? What does that mean? Let's talk about Dem Pride of Largo.
Basically, we wanted something that, we can hang our hat on. Not just a a football program, but something that could bring the school together, something that could bring the community together. Largo was a very strong football program back in the 90s and kind of took a dip somewhere in the mid 2000s. So when we took over the program 4 years ago, we wanted to get back to that level. So basically, you know, and I got to give a shout out to another coach, Coach Mike Hill, that coaches with me. They call him Coach Gunny. You know, we kind of came up with this thing together called Dem Pride. Basically, every letter stands for something that we want to be a pillar of our program. So the first D stands for discipline. The E stands for education. The N stands for never quit. The P stands for pride. The R stands for relentless. The I stands for integrity. The other D stands for determination, and the E stands for endurance. So basically, we feel like as a student athlete, if you can encompass all of those traits, then, you know, you'll be successful in whatever you do.
Okay, so let's talk about, did y'all get y'all schedule for this yet?
Yeah, for the year?
Yeah.
We have our schedule this year. Very challenging schedule this season. Coming up, we'll be tested. We open up week 1 with SMAC school, which is Southern Maryland. So we'll be opening up. Thomas Stone will be coming to Largo September 1st. So that'll be a great matchup for us. Then we're taking a long trip out to Perryville, up a little bit past Baltimore County. Then we get into our county schedule. So we play Fairmont Heights at Fairmont Heights, Douglas at Douglas. We come back home and play Bladensburg High School. So we have 4 4A schools on the schedule. We'll be a 1A school, so that'll test our mettle a bit. Week 6, we play at Flowers. Week 7, yeah, that'll be a good game. You know, local battle. A lot of the students that used to be Largo students, you know, ended up going to Flowers when they built that school. Then we come back home to play Suitland. So, you know, that's a big rivalry. When I was in high school, Largo versus Suitland. So that'll be coming back.
Dwayne, who gonna win that game? Dwayne, I know you watching.
But Coach, I have a question for you. How do you get your since the summertime is coming around? How do you keep your players in shape? Make sure they're eating right. So do you give them a certain schedule, like you want them to work out or eat certain type of food? Because you know, young kids, first thing Chick-fil-A, you know.
Well, I'm be transparent here and be completely honest with you. I want them to eat anything that they can get their hands on.
Really?
As young as they are, with their metabolism, and as many times as we work out a week, there's no real threat to really get out of shape. During the season, you know, we can focus on, you know, the proper nutrition to get into our bodies to make sure we can perform at the peak level. But right now, I just want to make sure that they're getting big as they possibly can, make sure they're putting on the weight they're required. Like I said, going back to the schedule, I mean, we have, you know, a tough schedule. A lot of, you know, 4A schools, some bigger guys. Week 8, we play Northwestern. Week 9, we play Gwen Park, which is always a tough game. And then week 10, we play Friendly, which is another rivalry game for us. So, you know, it's definitely going to be a challenging schedule. So that's why, you know, the off season is very important.
He West pick up.
Football
all year
He's at Bladensburg.
He West that Blade, right? Yeah, we gonna get him on here too.
Football all year round now too, though.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it ain't that hard to like keep them kids motivated.
I'm glad to hear my school's still open. That's all.
What's that?
Friendly.
So before we get into the show, man,
For now.
Reggie,
Yeah.
Deron, I want y'all to close with a message to the kids, whether you want to say, you know, what Largo is doing, something positive about football. But let's close out with a message to the kids, both of y'all, and then we're going to dive into the show.
Okay. Go ahead and take it first, Reggie. I'll go ahead and close it
I'll
down.
take it. What I say to the kids, man, continue to work hard, man. Follow your dreams. Anything is possible. Maybe your first dream might didn't work, but it's always another option, man. Keep your ears open to the elders around you that's doing the right thing, and you'll always come out on top. And I'm a product of that. So I just say keep following your dreams and push for what you want.
Right on.
Then proud.
Here at Largo, you know, our first job is to build young men. So that's what we're trying to do first. Second job is to become better students. And the third job is to win football games. So if you can do the first two right, then you won't have a problem with the last portion, which is winning football games. At the end of the day, all we're trying to do at Largo is get as many kids in school as possible. So we've been at Largo for 4 years, and over that time, we have 24 guys playing college football right now. So, you know, that's what we're basically trying to do. Change as many lives as we possibly can, impact as many guys as we possibly can. Last 2 years, finished with winning records for the first time since the early 2000s, back-to-back winning seasons. So, you know, we just hope to continue with that. Let everyone know that it's okay to go to your local public high school, because there are people, you know, like myself and Coach Reggie. I feel like I have a great staff, you know, that we assembled that are all about, you know, being positive examples and making sure that, you know, guys are in a position where they could be, you know, productive members of society.
Can I ask
after
you a tough
football.
question? Didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you
Something
good.
like that. So if you have a student who you see great potential in him, but he's not trying to go to school, go to class, or he's trying to chase the ladies, how would you discipline him, or how would you bring him back on path?
Well, that is a good question. It's something that we deal with, you know, every day. You know, between the ages of 14 and 18, you know, there's a lot of different peer pressures that we deal with, a lot of different things that could pull kids. So, you know, we just stress it every day. You know, whether it's in study hall or in the weight room, I know they get sick of hearing me talk about, you know, how important it is to make sure you stay focused on the right things. You know, I kind of let them know that the decisions that you're making right now in high school, because they don't see it that way all the time, oftentimes will affect the rest of your life. So that's how I feel. I feel like it starts at like the high school level, because your grades in high school, your commitment that transitions to the next phase, whether it's college, whether it's military or anything. So it's important to be focused now. You know, hey, you might not be the coolest guy in high school, but you do what you have to do now so you can be cool later in life. You know, and it's sad that, you know, a lot of guys that, you know, are considered to be the cool people in high school may not have, you know, the best habits. You know, some of those guys may not be the coolest guys down the road because they didn't take care of business early in life. So, you know, that's one of the things that we stress.
Respect that.
Coach, I want to say too that I appreciate you, man, because what I was looking around the county, you know, for a while it looked like Montgomery County was building up their program. You go to the jamborees early in the season and you see the difference in the quality of the programs. But I've been seeing the quality of the coaches in PG County coming up, and you one of them, man. And you know, the PG County is changing the way they do things when it comes to football. I ain't been really paying attention to the basketball programs, but as far as football is concerned, the coaches are higher, the expectations are higher scholastically and as young men, and I like what you're saying, man.
Yeah.
I like what you're saying.
I definitely appreciate that, and you know, I'm just trying to carry on the tradition. When I was in high school, I had a ton of great coaches. You know, Coach Rick Houchins, Lester Overton. I don't want to leave anyone out, but every guy that coached me made an impact. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. A lot of guys that I played against in high school are still coaching. So, you know, I'm one of the younger coaches in the county. I think I'm the second youngest coach in the county. So, you know, we're just trying to make sure we carry on that tradition. You know, Coach Julius Pinckney is a mentor of mine at Frederick Douglass. Coach DeLon Parrish over at Dr. Henry A. Wise, he actually gave me my first coaching job and opportunity. So, you know, I'm always thankful for that. But, you know, we're just trying to do our job to make sure we help kids like we were helped when we were coming up.
All right. One more round of applause for our guests. We wish Largo much success. And now, Lawrence, I'm going to let you take over the show. Shout out to that long sleeve V-neck.
It's a little chilly out here.
Let's get the huddle started. Let's get it started.
This ain't the Jones show. The Jones show is coming.
You got it, bro.
Chantel, shout out.
Oh, yeah,
Like
sis,
said,
I got you. I'm going to get you a shirt. Shout out to the new Huddle shirts.
Get Chantel a shirt.
One shirt.
Yeah, y'all ain't put in y'all money.
Mike still ain't got his shirt.
Hey, ain't telling nobody. I work, you know.
All right, let's get right into this, man.
Okay.
Y'all got favorite teams up here first, but I don't want to talk about favorite teams right now. We got to talk about the NBA playoffs right now. All right. So this, I'm gonna throw this out here. Don't make a huff or comment till I get it out here. All right.
Hurry up.
Right now,
LeBron James.
LeBron James. Right now, the media is loving him. You know, he doing his thing, but he ain't had no competition. I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and assume the Wizards going to be in the finals.
That's fine.
When the Wizards get there, he will not just step over the Wizards like he stepped over and just manhandled Indiana, and basically what he doing to Toronto. I think he's taking off games. I think they chilling. They hyping up the second string, putting Love on the bench. When they meet the Wizards, I see the Wizards in 6 or 7 games.
You got the Wizards beating the Cavs. So,
Yes, sir.
Is this an argument or a statement? What are you saying?
It's
It's
both.
Like a statement.
Right.
It's both.
Let's say that cup.
Yeah.
Hey,
Water.
Nestle.
So let me say something.
Well, hold on. Are y'all believing the media hype?
No.
Or y'all believe?
We believe. I believe that you're a conspiracy theorist.
Here
It's
we
like
go.
this ain't no different than what he been dealing with. Every year, the first 2 rounds ain't nothing.
Yeah.
Then he meet a little bit of resistance in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Hold on.
Then
You
he
saying the
beat
first
them.
2 rounds ain't nothing, right? But the Indiana series, they combined all the games they won. They only won by 16 points, combined wins.
And?
Indiana put them to it. The Wizards are double better than them. Now, Toronto
better.
is wounded. Toronto is wounded. And today, Toronto actually played better ball and gave 100% effort. And they if it wasn't,
Bruh,
I ain't gonna bring the refs. I would not say the refs.
The Wizards getting killed in the post. What you mean?
So let's back this up.
Right,
a little bit
because
first.
you just
Let's back it up. Let's start the argument first.
Hey,
So over the weekend, Jamal posted. You know how much I'm a Jordan fan. You a Jordan fan?
I'm a Jordan fan, but I'm a Kobe guy. I gotta
Okay.
be honest. I'm a Kobe guy.
Who Jordan?
exactly what you.
See my man Reggie kind of dirty. but
So
he
hold on.
Kobe.
This is what we gonna start it off like this. Jamal started the weekend off wrong. Every morning he sent me a topic. So basically, he said, and the media saying also that LeBron is about to pass Jordan as the GOAT, the greatest of all time.
No, never.
So we had over 300 comments in this chat on Facebook about who's the GOAT, first of all. So now we got our guest on. First of all, let me ask you, who do you think the GOAT is today, right now? Jordan or LeBron?
Michael Jordan.
Easy said.
Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Now, I say that saying this, that it's possible that LeBron could pass him.
Okay. Before you get into that, hold on. Now you saying he could pass him. What does LeBron have to do to pass Michael Jordan?
I would say he would have to win at least another championship, and if he stays on pace that he is right now, I mean he would finish better than him in every statistical category. So he may be the best player of all time, but sometimes I think the best player and the greatest player is different. Yeah. Because what Jordan did for the game of basketball, what Jordan did for the whole culture, I think is amazing. So skill wise, and it's hard for me to say because Kobe Bryant is my favorite player ever.
Even over Jordan.
Favorite player. He's my favorite player ever. Because I mean, Jordan was kind of on his way out when I was coming up, but. I grew up watching Kobe during those years that mattered. So I'm a Kobe guy to the bone, but, I always keep it honest. I give respect where respect is due. LeBron is the man. I used to be that guy having Kobe Bryant, LeBron James arguments, but at this point, you can't really knock what he's doing. But I'm not picking him in the finals, so we'll make it to that.
Big Rage, you grew up as a Pacer fan. Me and you since the sandbox, man.
Yeah,
so you still rocking with.
That's my squad.
Okay. So who's the GOAT as of right now?
Still Jordan.
LeBron
gotta go get 4 in a row. We gotta go get
4 in a row?
We gotta go get 4.
So this is
We
my
gotta do
thing.
something Jordan ain't do.
Right. So right now when Jordan played, the Eastern Conference was today's West Conference, right? The East is watered down.
You no longer. You
can't
touch
He
this
went
dude.
through a lot
Man.
of people. Right now he not. LeBron has no challenge in the East.
No challenge.
What you say, bro?
Challenge in the East.
What you say, bro?
I mean, LeBron.
Let my man get a moment.
Oh, man,
See,
What you got?
Smooth.
the East not as good as the West is. Everybody know that. But at the same time, when Jordan started beating up on everybody, they was just old.
Thank you.
If Len Bias ain't passed away with
Say. No, so hold on. Say that again louder, real quick.
Everybody
My
was
man
old
Lenny.
when Jordan started beating up on everybody. Isaiah and them was old. Larry Bird had got Len Bias, but then we know what happened with that.
Represent the old,
So-
the other generation, y'all. You
Can't blame him for that, man.
Thank
OD.
you.
I mean, I'm not
I'm saying
blaming
Jordan
him.
had
I'm not
Patrick
blaming-
Ewing and all them.
I'm not
niggas.
blaming
Hey,
him,
hey,
but-
what-
You
how
saying
old
Jordan
is
ain't
he?
had no competition?
All they know is
People
Space Jam, man.
People
All that's all
always
they
say
know.
that Jordan
That's all they
didn't-
know.
Yeah, I
His
haven't
teams
seen Curly
wasn't as
Fry.
good when he first came in.
They wasn't.
They won.
They wasn't.
They was alright,
Yeah.
but LeBron done had some bums on his squad,
Yeah.
and he took them straight to the chip off the break.
Thank you.
Second season.
And then
Off the break, you did not go off the break.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Mr. Charlie, you gotta agree with this.
Just like they
But
got
Jordan
older,
they
invented
never went though.
that the
Right.
number one player got to get love from the ref. Before Jordan, everybody had to battle as a team. But now, the star on the floor get all this referee love.
See, I don't like the way LeBron be complaining when something goes against him. He always complaining if he get fouled or
Why you
if
looking
they
at me
call
like
foul on him. He always complaining about
can't-
that.
Everything
Damn,
else
I love
doesn't
Mike
though.
like that.
Era of the game.
I love
He
Mike.
doesn't.
I love Mike, yeah.
So let's clear the
That's
table.
what
Let's
I'm
clear
saying.
the air. So right now, overall, everybody's pretty much saying Jordan's still to go at this moment.
Yeah, at
Undeniable.
this
All right,
moment.
yeah.
so this was the second argument. Jamal was saying Pippen should not be top 50 greatest,
He
and he was a
smacked.
glorified role player. Now,
Jamal-
please
Jamal
explain.
said that?
This is Jamal.
I'm
Pippen
with
was
him.
nasty.
What 50
I
players
ain't
come
seen
before
How
Pippen,
does
dog?
Pippen not make top 50 great? Now answer this question. So this is the question for the show right now. Besides LeBron and Kawhi, what other small forward can do what he did on both sides of the ball? Not just score, but defend the best player as well.
You talking about Scotty?
Yeah.
Name three other small forwards that's better than Scottie Pippen
We'll
both
wait.
ways.
First of all,
Wait.
you ain't gotta wait because the rules and the way the game is
No,
coached.
but,
let go.
but three are better than Scotty.
That's all he asking. He ain't asking all these conspiracy theories.
No, ain't no conspiracy theories. It's two
We can
different
throw
games.
Sean Kemp up in the name.
Sean
Sean
Kemp
Kemp
is
power
power
forward.
I cannot compare. All I can tell you is this. The
That
reason
you
why
just
they-
don't like
the
him.
reason why, no, it's not I don't like him. The reason why they called him Robin was because he was a sidekick. And he was not.
He was
He
number
was-
two.
Nobody's not saying he was
I
number
didn't
two.
say he was number
You
two.
know don't win without more than
That's
one stop.
Robin.
It
Robin
don't
is
work
number
like that.
two.
You
I
only
feel-
win one
There was a
stop.
lot of teams that
Oh,
won.
I feel like
Larry
Scottie
Bird slam.
There wouldn't be no Scottie Pippen without Mike.
Yeah, I
Go
feel
ahead,
like
coach.
I feel like Scottie
That's what
Pippen
I'm
was a
saying.
great
You
player,
saying every
man.
team
He,
had multiple stops.
you know, not only was
You
he
got
a
to.
lockdown
You're not
defender,
gonna win if
you
you
know,
don't.
when Jordan retired for that little bit of time, you know, Scottie held the low offensively, so he put up over 20 points a game.
Yeah.
And then when he moved on in his career to Houston and to Portland,
Still took.
he also was, you know, a offensive guy. So he showed that he can do offense
During
and
the
defense.
season?
So I think that Scottie, man, I definitely think he's one
During
of
the
the 50
season,
greats.
not doing money.
You know,
time.
he'll lock you down, he'll get the rebound, then he'll come down and run the offense as a point forward. So I gotta give Scottie some love on that.
But that don't mean he's top 50. He just described a good NBA player.
What you mean? Hold on.
Bruh,
So
you-
let's go back to the top
Pippen
50,
top
right?
50.
He not top 50.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
name your top 5 small forwards of all time.
Top 5 small forwards all time.
I'm gonna help you right
Hold
here.
on, hold on. Scottie Pippen not a small forward.
Yes, he
He is
is.
small forward.
What you
What
mean?
was Scottie Pippen's
What-
height?
No, what position he played? Forget
6'7"
how tall.
small?
He was 6'7". LeBron 6'8".
What was Karl Malone?
LeBron 6'8".
Power
He was
forward.
small.
Forward.
So what was how tall was Karl Malone?
It
Bruh.
don't matter.
Charles
Karl
Barkley
Malone
was
was
6
just
small,
small
playing
forward?
power forward.
No, he was a
But
power
Scottie Pippen
forward.
was?
Yes.
Scottie Pippen played the 3.
Bro,
Why
give me
you
your
mad?
5.
It's a fact. Like, you gonna change his position just because you don't want
I'm gonna help you. You got LeBron at the best ever, right?
Then small forward.
Then I'm gonna go Kawhi, Pippen. You got Bird. You got Dr. J. But I'm talking both ways, not just offensive threat. Both ways. Dr. J got murdered on defense. Bird got murdered on defense. That bush like yours. That's where, boy.
Oh, he was holding that joint.
Yeah.
Can you rock it? Though? Can you rock it though?
I can't do the salt and pepper. I'm sorry. So why you hating on Pippen, man?
Because Pippen was manufactured out of Jordan.
What?
I'm sorry.
Bruh,
It's
Jordan-
a fact.
So what championships Jordan win before Pippen got there?
But it ain't had nothing to do with it. He
It
didn't
has
have to have
everything
Pippen.
to do with it.
Nah,
What do you mean?
If Pippen could have been anybody who Jordan needed at the time. Jordan created the play he needed. Y'all thinking Pippen was Come on, man.
He needed Pippen.
Bruh,
BJ Armstrong.
let me say
How many
this.
dudes
Why they
came to
get
Chicago that
Why
Jordan
they get
created?
Pippen? Why they when they had older? Who they pick up first?
What do you say?
Colonies,
Canelo.
whatever his name was.
They had.
Hold on, we got some-
Hey, look. All right, we switching up.
Yeah, because we ain't getting nowhere with you.
No, we ain't gonna get nowhere. We gotta go straight to these $500 shoes. We go to Canelo in a minute.
man.
Triple B.
But before we start talking about these $495 shoes for everybody,
Now I'm the boss up.
we gotta take.
You made 2.5 million.
I want to
Go
get
ahead. Go ahead. I want to take a vote. We gonna start with. Say your name again. I ain't gonna forget it this time.
Gregory.
Gregory. I apologize. I forgot Gregory's name. Greg.
So, man,
We're gonna start with Gregory, and we're gonna come across and take a vote. Yes or no? Just yes or no. Do you think that Papa Ball, what's his name? LeVar
Call my man
Ball
Papa.
is doing the right thing
Call my man.
and when it comes to his shoes for his son? Yes or no?
Yeah. Yes.
Nah.
Next.
So you want a yes or no?
Yes or no?
Yeah.
What was the
I'll
question?
give him a yeah.
Coach,
No.
What was
No.
what was the question?
is he doing the right thing marketing
Right
these
thing,
shoes
marketing them
for his
shoes.
son? Sons, plural.
No.
Yes or no?
Nah.
It's hard to say yes or no, bro.
Yeah.
It's
Yes
two
or no?
different-
Yes or no? You
I'm gonna say yes.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna vote yes myself.
I'm about to
I
say
got
one
no
thing.
context,
2.5 million, man. 4 hours, man.
Why you say yes?
Did that?
Glenn, why you say yes? I mean, Greg, why you say
You
yes?
said you wasn't gonna forget.
I didn't. I said
He
Greg.
did
Like
say
you said
that
Glenn.
too, didn't he?
I said Greg. Greg. Why you say yes?
Great like
I like his marketing strategy. How he going about the whole thing.
For 500?
I mean, I wouldn't buy it.
He made $2.5 million
that's but that,
already.
4 hours.
That's not how much.
It's the win.
Selling the shoes?
Selling the shoes.
He already sold
trying to
5,000.
They sold 5,000 the first
Pre-sale.
Oh.
He asking how
And they
Pre-sale.
But pre-sale is even why it's bigger.
No,
And
I'm
man,
just
get
saying
back there
pre-sale.
hustle.
Why you say
He
no?
played one game. One game.
Hold on.
Hold on. We got
Our
too many
special guest said
conversations.
no. Our special guest said no. I want to hear why he said no.
Here's my thought on that. First, let me say this: that LeVar Ball is doing a great job raising his sons. Now, yes, the shoes are being sold right now. But are they going to continue to be sold after the fact that, you know, it's not the cool thing to get the balls? Right now, they're doing it to support him and the business that he's trying to upstart. My only problem is, you know, the Big Baller brand consists of LeVar Ball and the 3 other sons. Lonzo right now is looking to be the best of the 3, even though the youngest one is pretty good too, LaMelo. Now, my only problem is, you know, not getting deals from Adidas, Under Armour, and Nike. I think, you know, when you have an offer to, you know, take those contracts that, you know, by your son, hey, sign this deal. If the if the NBA doesn't work out, then, hey, we have that money. Boom, we had that contract. That's my problem with it. He can do what he does. I wish him success, but I think it's a little bit of a stretch right now. With
Let's
the way he's
piggyback
going
over
about
that.
it.
So I'm gonna switch the lane just a little bit. Jay-Z, Rockaway, they wanted the Iceberg contract, right? Yeah. Iceberg didn't want to really get them what they wanted, their numbers, so they said, all right, you don't want to give me what I want. I go and do it myself. So now he turned Rockaway into, Carl, you know the numbers, you did the concert. So you made, so he turned and made his own money. So at the end of the day, when somebody closes the door or don't give you what you expect, you think your value is, go and do it yourself.
Right. And that's fine. You know, I don't want to get the wrong way. That's fine, but the pricing, which is the most important thing that I didn't mention, $495.
Yeah.
That is an
crazy.
issue.
That's crazy.
Now have your own brand and all that. That's fine because, like you said, you made a good point with the Rockefeller thing, and Rockaway. You know, I completely understand that, but coming out saying, "Hey, we're gonna charge $495," and
that's ridiculous.
if you're not a big baller, these are not the shoes.
Anybody
that-
disagree with the
No,
price?
I disagree
I
because
do.
who
I do
else?
too,
Marlboro.
Charles.
Marlboro came out with the low price shoes for his,
Yeah, they won.
and nobody wear Marlboros.
They won them.
Marbury shoe blew up in China.
Yeah.
Because they was the ones making them.
Right.
Oh, I remember.
But let me say this.
They
Go
make
ahead,
sure-
Carl.
My
Go ahead,
thing
Carl.
is the price point.
Yeah.
For you to say you want to push the culture forward
Yeah.
and you going to do $4.95, you already see how Bama's going for Jordans.
Right.
At $200, they killing Bamas and all that.
So what's the problem with?
$4.95. First of
Or
all,
do you have a problem with people going for the Jordans at that price point?
no, I'm
And
saying
then
$4.95 and them joints are
if I got $295, if I got $495, if I got $200 for some Jordans, some J's, why can't I go buy it? And why can't I buy
You
them?
gonna buy some?
I'm not saying you can't.
Oh, if I thought that I would agree that $500 was disposable income, I would do that. But I don't.
Why don't the parents put that behind the
I can't see $500 walking on the street. You know, I can't see that.
Straight from a business
But I
market
like the
perspective,
shoes.
You got to look at the shoe industry. Jordans might cost $200 when they come out. They sell out in the first 2 hours.
Yep.
Then they sell them on eBay for $500-$600.
Correct.
They do.
So what
Correct.
he just
I
did
do that
is
myself.
Just took all the money off the secondary
He circumvented the
market.
market.
Right. So it ain't
Genius,
nobody,
yeah.
ain't no 12-year-old. You know,
I do got
stressing
something to say
over
about the
$500
shoe, though.
Genius.
Because they was
I
going to get
applaud
them
him.
Jordans for $600
And we as
anyway.
African Americans
Their
should
parents
be-
going to get them.
Right.
They
actually
ain't.
So that's
be
the thing,
applauding
though.
this man.
All he did was he just took the primary market and the secondary market money at the same time.
Yes, he did.
But we
So-
talking about Jordan and a college
Hold on, here's the
player.
difference though.
Two different people.
Hold up,
But that's-
this
that's
man.
genius in it,
Let me
though.
tell you
He
this
ain't
though.
playing.
When he
Nothing
did-
genius about it.
You know what's genius about it? What he actually did was he beat Michael Jordan. He beat LeBron.
All right, dude.
He beat Under Armour.
Because they-
he beat
Because they said
all
those,
the top
they
three.
said those those
Because
sales numbers were false.
His numbers
Yeah, so I
his
don't-
numbers are based on pre-sales, and when Jordans and them come out, their numbers are based on trajectory of how many pre-sales. And any shoes that don't sell have to go back and go marked up for a loss. This man will have no loss.
It's no losses.
And it's all profit. He done already sold 5,000 units.
He has
That's
it.
all his
They
dollars.
say them numbers
Guess
for
what?
us whether they not.
Guess what?
Well, what was
If
the
I'm the
number
next
to check?
basketball
Hold
star,
on,
shoe
hold on.
ugly,
Wait,
first
hold
of
on.
all.
Hold up. The shoe look
Ojo
better
had to come
than Steph Curry.
confirmation up.
No, they don't.
What?
Them shoes don't look better
No,
than
I
you got-
rock
what
some
you
of them
got on
Shaqs
right
before
now?
I put them
Them
joints
shoes
on.
don't look better than Under Armour.
I ain't feeling the shoe.
I rock some
man.
Shaqs
Hey.
before I put them joints on.
Them shoes look better than
I
Steph
rock
Curry's.
some straight
Hey, Glenn.
If I'm
Hey,
Steph
Glenn,
Curry,
can we get the camera on his shoes? And then we can,
if I'm Steph Curry,
put your
I'm
shoe up
like,
in
hold
the
up,
camera
man.
so to see if the people
First
believe.
of all, why am I only getting pennies off the dollar on every shoe that's sold? Under Armour making $3. This man made every dollar off them shoes.
Rock away.
Now hold up. Now I'm the next basketball star. I'm looking up Alonzo Ball and I'm like, okay, I don't agree with everything he's doing. He might be damaging his sons or whatever. But you know what? That model he got is right. Now I'm gonna be quiet. I might take a different model, but when Nike come to me and be like, "You are the next star," what's that little dude in high school? Be like, "No, Nike. Carl, you've been designing shoes for a minute. Let me see what you
You
got."
gonna go and get some Carl Kanai. You gonna ball in some Carl Kanai.
I'm gonna get that private design.
Ankle's gonna be
I'm
gone.
gonna market my own shoe.
They
And
put
I'm
them
gonna put my
Shaqs
shoe
on,
on the
boy.
market.
That's kind of the
Ain't that
thing,
what
though.
Kanye did?
It's been a lot of people online trying to buy the shoes just to support a black company.
Just
Right, I
to
understand
support,
that.
man. That's why
I
I'm
don't
at
even
with
like
it.
the shoes, but I'm gonna
That's
try
why
to
I'm
find
at.
some of these shoes
Lonzo
because I
Ball
want
done
to
done
help
it,
this
you know. He
brand
done flipped this
blow
thing.
up and help these black people build an empire like Nike did.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody really see what he's doing. All he doing is the Floyd Mayweather, but he putting it towards basketball.
He done
Yeah.
done it.
Floyd flipped the game. Before Floyd, the mob had boxing.
Hey, we
Bob
as
Arum had boxing.
African Americans, we
Now
might want to
Floyd,
take a
he the
pause
promoter, the
and
fighter,
beat
the
that,
money
because
maker,
you
the
gonna get on it real quick.
You ain't wearing no big ball of nothing.
I didn't say
My
it
thing
wrong.
is he gonna back it up?
Other
in the
people
league is the
make
thing.
it
But
on
that's the
real
thing
quick.
too. Y'all got the spotlight on the dad, but the kids is chilling. They just play ball. You know what I mean? You see in the
Getting
tournament,
dogs.
you just play ball.
Hey, they be getting
So is
dogs.
Largo
so
getting big
how-
ball of Brian Creek?
We talking about black.
Coach real reserved. Coach real reserved.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay out of that.
Coach
You
real
said,
reserved.
you see what's
We
up,
are
man?
we are Battle School though. It's the new company coming out called Battle.
Hold up, Roger. You got some important information.
Hey.
It's a new company coming.
Breaking news.
It's a new company called Battle. They've been out for a couple years. That we are Battle School. So Right now they're just into like the accessories, the wristbands, the mouthpieces, the armbands, and all that stuff. And eventually they'll move on to uniforms, and they're kind of trying to follow the same model of Nike and Under Armour. So you have your Under Armour schools, your Nike schools. We're one of the first battle schools.
Hey, Coach, don't let me put you.
Can we get something from the battle on the show so we can?
I could try to see if we can
Triple
work
B
that out.
over here, man.
Coach, if you want to pull a no comment, go ahead and pull it. I'm gonna give you that right now, right? I'm about to ask you a question. Because what I've been noticing is it looked like Adidas is making inroads to PG County.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it looked like all the squads got Adidas gear, head to toe. And I'm like, when did that happen and how did that happen?
Well, if y'all got the plug, one of my partners in Atlanta got an athletic wear company. He make the tights. He's got a couple NFL players wearing his tights that they wear under the uniforms. It's called Savage Unicorn. I think he got some Denver Broncos, some Pittsburgh Steelers, and
I like that name, yeah.
and some folks on down.
Savage Unicorn.
Savage Unicorn.
Unicorn.
I see that.
To match the team color. And he do some high schools in Atlanta. He out of Atlanta. He do some high schools.
Hey, who they joning on?
Hey, bro.
Whose lips are those, young? Somebody
Hey,
getting
go
joned
ahead.
on hard. They talking about that Charles Barkley's lips, young. They dropped. My bad. Focus. All right, y'all, look.
Like lips now?
Come on, man. Some lips I do enjoy.
Thank
Ding,
you.
ding.
Can we stay on?
Don't even, John,
Yeah.
I'll answer your
Hey,
question.
shout out to Paul.
Paulette said, look at your comment reading face.
Hey. All right, so Neil hit out with a little text over the weekend. He was like, who coming through with $10 gonna see this fight? Who showed up to the fight?
Not Chavez. He
Yeah.
ain't show up.
Yeah, exactly.
He ain't show up.
Right,
You got the
Canelo,
fight?
Yeah.
Chavez,
yeah, I
Jr.,
was.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man, I was disappointed. I was rooting for Chavez. I like Chavez.
His father.
I like Canelo too, and I respect him. I'm a huge boxing fan. I watch every fight. Even guys that people don't know about. I watch every weekend. There's a fight. I'm watching it. But I was a little disappointed because I was looking forward to this Cinco de Mayo fight.
Right.
Yeah.
And the best part of the night was Triple G coming in the ring at the end. That was the best part of the whole
Now,
night.
when
you
you
brought
just
that
said
up.
that, I want to ask you this: is boxing pretty much wrestling now? Meaning this. Soon as the fight was over, they already had the date scheduled. Canelo really didn't get touched. He just looked like he can go right out on a strip after he finished the fight. Chavez stood in front of him, right in front of him, like they were sparring the whole night. Never really used the jab or the height advantage. So do you think they planned that? Chavez, go ahead. You don't even really want to box anyway. Go ahead, get your bread, get out the game, and let's prepare for this one. This day gonna be their moneymaker.
I mean, I don't want to say that. I don't want to imply that the fight was fixed, but I think that they had a pretty good idea that Canelo was going to win. I mean, that's why I don't think Oscar would have put him in there if he felt like it was a risk. I think they kind of knew where Chavez was. But I think that boxing is just trying to capitalize on the momentum right now. They do have some momentum. Showtime is putting on great unification fights every other week. We just had Anthony Joshua and Klitschko put on a great fight. Now we have Canelo and Triple G to look forward to. So I just think that they're trying to, capitalize on the momentum and get boxing back to the way it used to be and not let MMA take over the fight game.
Somebody said Chavez had his Pedialyte.
Shout out to Ray. She was over here.
I ain't seen a good heavyweight fight in a while. That Klitschko fight was good. That was a good fight. All right. Somebody got to fill me in on this. I saw it on the internet. All I saw was Roy shielded a kid or something. What actually happened?
Right. Some kind of shooting occurred, and he shielded some kids so they wouldn't get shot, and he got shot.
But
The question is this:
what?
you coach up Bowie, right?
Right.
I'm
running. I already told you that. When I hear
Well, you
sound-
coach, right? You
Yeah.
coach.
Yeah, I coach.
All right.
Oh, yeah, running. He said running.
Wow.
He let you know how to break.
It's gunfire.
Listen. Let me build this thing.
I scream, get down, kids. Go ahead, my bad.
You send an email out, registration, bring y'all 500, whatever it is, right? So somebody know that tonight is collection night. It's gonna be $500 for maybe 20 players, right?
Yeah.
So they come up there like, all right, after the joint, we gonna go holler at Lawrence. We watch the show. We know he running.
Right.
We know he gonna run.
Right.
So as soon as they come up there, go ahead and hand over that money, and the kids right by you. And you like, nah, man, let me, I gotta go.
Did you see Logan?
Nah, but whole time.
What?
Did you see the
Oh, no, hold on. Don't try to say something.
I ain't chasing the subject.
He let one go on the edge just to show you he's serious. Nah. But and then he point one at you. Are you gonna defend the kids or you gone?
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna
The
happen.
coach, the parents are watching.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen.
The parents are watching.
If the parents are standing there watching, they stupid.
No, I mean they're watching your answer.
They stupid. If he threw one in the air, why you standing there?
So you gonna
Bring
bring
that
out.
kid so the
No,
kids
this is
nervous.
what's going
Kids
to
ain't
happen. The first
never-
thing I'm gonna do is, who got the cell phone? Call 911.
That's what's gonna jump off.
Oh, what you gonna do? Do I have a gun in my hand?
Hey, y'all can't be in a scary movie.
Do I have a gun in my hand? Now?
Well, you always said you carry your.
Hey, what? For the purpose of the show, we ain't gonna talk because it's still Maryland. And what I got in the car is what I got in the car. But what I'm saying is this.
Nothing.
There you go, man. All right. We got a super soaker in the car.
But you ain't gonna have time to go to the car.
We got a super soaker
Right,
in
I
the
ain't got time to
car.
go to the car. You get the
My
money.
point is,
We got the
This is gonna
backpack
happen.
super
This
soaker.
PG County. I'm standing.
Nigga.
I got a rack of kids of my own at home. Got to get fed. Do I stand here and take a bullet so everybody be like he and get on the news? The coach didn't deserve that. The coach, nah.
but that's what Brandon Roy did.
Everybody
he did
get
what you
down.
wouldn't do.
He did.
What?
He
He
did
made the
what you
ultimate
wouldn't do.
sacrifice.
He put his life
Yeah.
before the kids to protect the kids.
Hold up. Shout out to Brandon Roy.
Yeah, my
but
kids,
that was
my
not the
kids,
scenario.
my kids can't play with him.
What was the exact scenario?
I wasn't there.
Right.
Man,
That wasn't the exact scenario. He wasn't
wasn't
there
affiliated.
point blank. He saw somebody shooting.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't know the whole story, but I do know that he saw shooting happening and he shielded the kid.
Shout out to Wayne. He
But
said
it
you
wasn't
go
right.
to Dick's to get your guns. He said you go to Dick's.
Nah. Actually, my Jones come from Walmart and they work just
You
great.
go to Richards.
You go out to Richards. Shout out to Richards.
But what I'm saying is this. If it's a situation, and I've acted naturally before in the situation, right? Well, it wasn't a gun shooting. It was a car accident where it was a pile up in fog down on 81 anyway. And just react. Charlie, what would you do, man?
I get the money
What
up.
is it? Oh,
Shit.
You get the money up. Naturally, I'm going to get money up, but what if it ain't about money? He done shot up in the air.
you just not talking about everything else. Bro.
No, I'm gonna get the money.
What would you do, Mike?
I'm giving up the bread. What I'm also gonna do? It ain't worth my life.
The bread, that's not a question. Somebody just shot
But
a gun.
if they start shooting,
Hold on, first of all, you been in a situation where a gun been shot at?
yeah.
Listen, I've been shot at multiple times.
Yeah, what you mean?
You been in a situation?
I got the stab on you in the back.
You got stabbed in the back?
Was Reggie? You was there, what? Nah, you went out.
Nah.
Reggie was out 41 with
Let me
us.
go to the
Nah,
party.
they-
Man. We was just
No.
talking about that though.
I went home. I ain't stayed to the party.
It's one thing. All I'm gonna say is this: it's one thing to sit here and talk about it on the show, and then there's one thing to actually be in that moment and deal with it.
That's what we was asking you about your moment.
Right.
But we can move on
Yeah,
because
you felt that.
it
test.
got a little warm and
I
glad.
didn't
Now, hold on. Let me say something real
I
quick.
didn't fail the
Make
test.
sure y'all please subscribe and share the link to everybody, your family, friends, people who run with the gunshots. Don't say kids.
That good huddle plug.
And shout out to Coach Bullock
Black
this
people.
Saturday
Black people keep
up at the
ready.
Pettis League.
Be ready to run.
All right.
Don't win the hold 'em. Don't win
Wish
the fold.
Brandon Roy a speedy recovery, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So did he get
It's
shot?
it's
Yeah, he got
unfortunate.
shot.
It's
He got
unfortunate. It's unfortunate. With Brandon Roy was on his way to being a superstar. That's another story, and it's sad for this to happen to him. So we just wish him a speedy recovery.
And I also wish we actually knew the real story. What actually happened?
Well, I mean, just a random situation,
don't care.
unfortunately.
Be free.
Oh. Well, all right.
That happens all the time in Southeast, Northeast, Northwest.
I mean, we don't know what happened. Was it random? Was he?
It was
point
random.
blank? Was it?
It was random.
We gonna find out.
Like,
All right, so look,
Hey,
NFL draft. So we a couple shows behind, and we didn't get to talk about the NFL draft. Before we go deep dive into the NFL draft, I do want to talk about the Redskins, right? Mike is hating on it. Shout out to the Redskins. Redskins did their job. I give Redskins
remember
a hey, Mike, who you got?
I like the hometown team. I like the Steelers too.
Why can't I
because
give
spent so
Redskins
much
a shout?
time there.
Steelers fan?
Steelers and Redskins. That's
And
all.
you played Duquesne. Steelers actually practice at Duquesne.
Well, no. So I played at Pitt.
Yeah.
Right. I played 4 years at Pitt. Graduated from
Right.
Pitt, so I'm Pitt alum. I played 1 season at Duquesne.
Okay.
The Steelers and the Pittsburgh Panthers,
Yeah.
where I played, we practice at the same facility.
Duquesne,
We don't. No.
It's not?
It's called the Rats Athletic Complex.
Okay.
It's on the south side of Pittsburgh. We
know what that
don't
means.
share anything,
You don't know what's
but our building
I
is
got family.
our building
You
is
know what I'm
connected.
Yeah.
So our building is connected. So if you walk in, one side I have the Panther logo.
Yeah.
We have our own locker room, own weight room, own meeting rooms,
Yeah.
and they have everything to themselves. Only thing we share is an indoor practice facility.
Right.
And then out back, the first 2 practice fields belong to the Steelers. The second 2 belong to
So,
us.
Coach, how was it when you saw like a Steeler player like in your environment? But, I mean, did you like migrate to them? Did you just come in and get
I
some
mean,
insight?
we used to see them all the time. You know, we used to eat in the cafeteria with them. Usually they were practicing when we were coming in, because obviously we had to go to class and stuff in the morning. They usually get in the morning. But during that time, you know, Troy Polamalu was there,
Wow.
Jerome Bettis, Ike
Wow.
Taylor.
Yeah. Wow.
So it was just nice to be able to see those guys. The,
Were they
the
approachable?
coolest thing, they were very approachable. Plexico Bears, very approachable. You know, the coolest thing was walking through the parking lot, you know, seeing all their cars and stuff as an 18, 19-year-old kid. But, you know, a lot of those guys on that level are really humble, you know, really approachable and willing to help. So it was a good experience.
Did you follow them this draft?
I did.
What you think? How they do?
I think they did a good job. I like the quarterback from Tennessee, Joshua Dobbs. They got J.J. Watt's little brother.
I was going to ask you about that. You
he'll
think
be
that was a
good.
good move?
I think that was a good move.
You think he in the mode of that classic Steeler linebacker?
Yeah. And they got to get back to getting after the quarterback.
Yeah.
You know, that's where they had success in the past.
What you think about them letting go of the defense? They had long time because was he ready to go yet? The defensive coordinator. The Bull.
I like Coach DeBow.
Yeah, I don't think he
you
was
know, I
ready
like
to
him
go.
a lot. He is old. He's a little older, but he can still do his thing. But you know, I trust Mike Tomlin and his decision, so he wanted to go in a different direction. Also, before I get off that draft, James Conner, the running back from Pitt, that actually, you know, had to battle cancer, and you know, went from ACC Player of the Year,
That's
not
a good
being
story,
able to
man.
play, and then getting drafted.
Yeah.
You know, he's a local kid getting drafted by the Steelers. That was a great story too.
It was a youngin that came out of
But he's
North
local.
Carolina A&T.
He's from Pittsburgh.
Okay.
It was a young that came out of HBCU. Shout out to HBCU's A&T.
Oh yeah, young boy.
Yo, Shawty gonna be shot.
Yeah, it was a
Quick
good
as I don't know
thing.
what, boy.
Yeah,
They're like
they won the MEAC
over
championship.
5,000
too.
yards in college.
Yep. Carl, who
Wayne
you
said,
follow,
what's
man?
up with you?
What's
Wayne, absolutely.
Hey, what's going on? Oh yeah. Hey, great quarterback right there.
Man,
We used to have some battles back in the day. I played middle linebacker at Roosevelt. He was the quarterback.
Okay.
You know, he's one of the best quarterbacks around, man. So
Yeah.
you know, shout out to him.
That's all right.
He gonna be on pretty soon. He up Richards though.
You need to pull us on. Was Huddle back in the day?
We ain't had Huddle, man. It was
Yeah.
VHS tapes. You had to record them and put them in the envelope.
Y'all ain't got no
envelope and
game
send 'em
film.
out.
Y'all can throw on the
Used to
Huddle
be
site.
Slice, you had a highlight
Nah,
tape back
nah,
in the day.
it wasn't.
No, we had
Different time.
Sunday Sports Show. What was it called?
Mark Tom, they had the George Michael Sports Show.
Yeah.
They did some. Then they had Mark Thomas had the high school.
yeah.
High School Sports Show. That's what it was.
So, dear, you ain't got no basketball
My man got
players?
ran
Oh
over
well,
by
you know, we ain't got enough time to show some live. We
You ain't throw no old clips on?
Yeah, I mean, I got a couple joints where we did some work up Lago.
Hey, it's Cowboys, how we looking? How y'all looking to draft?
I mean, they did what they were supposed to do. The question is, you know, will the players transition properly?
Right.
Honestly, we banking on them
Hey,
a lot.
burn these Cowboys fans up, man. Do me a favor. Can you
What we-
burn these Cowboys?
What did I say wrong? What did we do wrong just now?
What piece did y'all bring in that y'all lost?
That we lost?
Yeah,
We lost almost the whole secondary.
and you lost wide receivers too, right?
Secondary was
Yeah.
going bad anyway.
And we still got 2 of the corners. Still got 3 of the corners. But
I didn't hear no like.
What do you
usually
trying to say?
Cowboys get all kinds of love.
bro, I'm a realist. I'm not like you. I like football first,
I'm a Redskin fan.
Football first.
Right.
then my Cowboys second. I'm not
Right.
just my team and don't think.
I love football. I just hate the Cowboys.
So you think y'all gonna pick Kaepernick up? They had a room
I
out
don't
this
know.
week that
I don't know, to be honest.
That don't make
I
sense.
don't
No.
know
I
what they're
hope
gonna
not.
He don't fit.
We're gonna have to get some kind of backup quarterback. Kellen Moore, not it.
We
You
do.
know,
We do.
arm strength. Now he got decent accuracy, but arm strength don't usually get the ball in time.
So, with what you just said, you are a football fan 1st. Who won the draft?
who won the draft?
Yeah.
How can you say won the draft? Like,
Right.
it's more so which
'Cause
teams
You can say
had a
the
great
Patriots
draft.
won the draft. Patriots.
They won it.
Patriots won the offseason.
I give you that.
They get off season. I don't know about
But
the
the
draft.
Bucks,
some
the
moves.
Bucks had
The
a
Bucks did great.
vicious draft.
They did really good.
Carolina did okay. Houston did good.
What about the Browns?
San Fran did great.
San
Browns
Fran
did
did
real
good.
good.
What
Browns
about,
did, Browns did okay. I mean, the Browns need everything now.
what about Cleveland? You don't think they did good?
They better go get LeBron. That's about it.
They need everything.
What's
so
going on with RG3 real quick though? Is he?
he's done.
He out.
He's out the league.
I believe he's out.
Yeah, they cut
Nobody
him.
is
Browns cut him, and
He's a
nobody
free
picked him up.
They
Y'all
talking
need a
about
coach,
Kaepernick
quarterback
going
coach?
in.
Man, I'm you know, I like RG3
He
and
could
that.
coach the read option.
It's unfortunate, you know, the direction that his career is went in. You know, I hope that him and Kaepernick are able to find teams this year.
Time out though. RG3 trying to do the same thing that the Val Ball is doing. What is that? He trying-
Damn screen.
Can't see him back here. But you.
Put my glasses on. I can't see.
He's talking about Kaepernick and Adam Jones, basically. Like, Kaepernick can't get a job because of what his political stance.
I was trying to go
And,
in.
and nobody,
Yeah, old school.
So let's speak on the diversity the black athlete has to face right now. Kaepernick stood for something he believed in. He's never been arrested. He's never, had any real controversy in
Problem
the
with Kaepernick is
They on top.
all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
At the end of the day, can he win football games? No.
No.
What?
They not.
No.
He ain't never been to the East to the NFC Championship.
He did.
He never been to a Super Bowl?
He was a totally different athlete at that time. He has lost
you
weight.
mean?
He switched his. He had a different coach. He switched his diet. He's vegetarian.
He lost the whole
He's
team.
almost 50 pounds different than that quarterback who played then. He got a totally different mindset. His mind frame is not on football. His mind frame is on politics. He need to let football go and move to politics. I'm sorry, if I'm running an NFL squad, I ain't got time for Kaepernick. My NFL squad is not about politics. I'm about playing football.
Bruh, he lost a whole team. What you mean?
He did lose his team.
You work in IT.
Why would I bring Kaepernick
Ask
in?
coach the question. Ask coach the question.
You're not gonna like his answer.
I think
How you know?
that Colin Kaepernick, his career was a testament to the lack of talent that has been around him in San Francisco for the last couple of years. I mean, he didn't really have any help. So, and you know, coaching from a quarterback standpoint, with him losing his coach and the guy that believes in him and the guy that gave him an opportunity, that along with not having the same amount of talent around him with a couple different coordinators, just not the best situation for a quarterback. Because you have to, guys like Kaepernick and RG3, Deshaun Watson, even when Vince Young came out and it didn't work out with Tennessee because Jeff Fisher deal, you got to have a guy that believes in you there and your talents and that's willing to, build and structure the offense around you. Like Carolina does with Cam Newton, they do a great job with him.
Yeah.
But if you don't have that, not going to be
I'm
successful.
going to go ahead and say this too. though.
Tebow.
Kaepernick, his prosperity came no different than the quarterback for Seattle. What's his name? Sierra's man. What's his name? Russell Wilson. His prosperity was, to me, I didn't say his game, I said his prosperity. The way he was able to benefit came no different. What's up, dude? It was no different than Russell Wilson. And the reason why is San Francisco's defense got them to the point where they were. And if it wasn't for the injury they suffered at the end of that season, San Francisco's defense might have gotten them to the Super Bowl. Kaepernick was not able to use his quarterback talents to get San Francisco to the next level. Kaepernick was not the reason
What
why San
Kaepernick
Francisco
do to you, man?
It's not any dead to me. I'm just trying to tell you. First of all, here's two things. Kaepernick, to me, is the only modern day athlete over LeBron, over everybody else who's standing up in the tradition of Kareem, Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
He's the only one doing that. I applaud everything he's saying. I love the pause that he has. He doesn't get upset when people talk about him. He comes out and actually challenges them. So I applaud all that. But on the football field,
So you just basically you saying don't stand up for what you believe in, just
I'm not
play the
saying
game.
that. I'm saying stand up for what you believe in. But my job is, and coach, I'm gonna put you on the spot again. When I come to the office, coach, when I come to the office, and my job is to make this football program succeed. And I'm just going on football. Cap, I can't. Maybe we can start you, but I'm not the man who pays the checks and brings in the talent. I'm the coach. I'm not the GM. Cap, I'm not going to start you, which puts you at a disadvantage. And if the GM says, look, I can get you a better number 2, and if the GM comes to me as a head coach and says, look, I'm going to get you this talent. Cap, no, you ain't on my team. I'm not going to put you on my team just because you got a good cause and I'm black.
Well, let me ask you, should he even be in the league then, first of all? Do you think he's talented enough right now with the 50-pound less or 50-pound more Kaepernick?
I think right now,
can he be in the league?
I think right now he should
Does
be.
racism still exist in sports?
Come on, now. Racism
Adam
exists.
Jones, for example.
White privilege exists everywhere.
Adam
I'm
Jones.
not even gonna talk about racism. I'm just talking call it white
So
privilege.
if he
White privilege exists everywhere.
So you tell me, if he didn't get his contract, we'd be doing the same thing.
Who we talking about?
Kaepernick.
If Cap did not get his, I don't understand the question.
Okay. If he didn't get that big contract in the beginning, do you think he'd be standing up for what he's standing up for? Because
Yeah, I totally believe he's a sincere person. I do not question his sincerity.
Light skin.
Yeah.
As a sincere person, right?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: if the guy stands up for what he believes in, right?
Right.
In reference to the cause or whatever the hate, whatever it may be, does it make sense to say I'm going to stand up for the cause, but at the same time he then says, well, I'm not going to vote? If you're standing up for the cause, then what about the vote?
I actually agree with him not voting in the presidential elections. Your vote does not count in the presidential elections. Presidents are selected; they're not elected. Now,
So how does your position in, if your vote doesn't count in the election, then how does the position in not standing up for the flag count?
Because the problems that are happening in the black community are not happening at the presidential level. The problems that are happening they are happening at your local level. You need to vote for your governor. You need to vote for your council. You need to vote. That's when you need to vote. And Kaepernick is not speaking to the president. The president is irrelevant. Kaepernick is speaking to that white privilege that those NCAA coaches that make billions of dollars on the backs of these black boys that go to these D1 schools where they should be going to HBCUs. And Kaepernick is speaking to people who just sitting by and letting things happen. This show about to turn.
Alright, you blowing me, brother.
The Martin Lawrence King over here, brother. Yes, we can.
Kaepernick actually.
Yeah, to give him one of them.
I would say this: if an NFL team, the NFL team that needs to pick Kaepernick up is Buffalo, New York Jets. He would make an excellent backup in Philly. He would make he right now he's better than that little dude with all that beard. What's the quarterback who's garbage in the Jets? Fitzgerald. He's better than Fitzgerald. Fitzpatrick. He should be a Jet. Man, I don't understand.
You ain't no players' names. I can't listen to you.
It don't matter what the name is. Anyway, he should be a Jet.
All right, let's close the show.
He should be a Buffalo.
Let's get to this Martin trivia. You watch Martin? You know a little bit about this?
I mean, I watch.
You can phone in to Reggie.
You gotta stand on his own too.
When did Martin's first show come on?
Shout out while Neil getting the cards out. While Neil getting the cards out, I want to shout out to the Wizards. Look like about to win this, and also to the Caps. All the hockey fans.
They won last night?
They pulled it. Excuse me, I was gonna say.
Caps won that
They won last night. They won.
Yeah, I say, watch your tone, young man.
It's 3-2. They're going back to Pittsburgh, and shout out to the Reds.
So I love
You think they're gonna beat Pittsburgh?
Nah.
Yeah.
Okay, Reggie.
Yeah, I think they're gonna come back.
Since you watch Martin.
The great 8 need one.
I
He need one bad.
He had a big goal. Big
So
side goal.
here we go. The round, I'm gonna give you 5, all right? If you don't know it, call on Reggie. Call on the people that's watching. Dwayne say he watched too, so you call on Dwayne. Who suggested that Martin and Gina needed to attend marriage counseling? I'm gonna give you A. Reverend Lonnie Love, Reverend Barnes, Reverend Tommy Strong, or Reverend Stan Winters. Who suggested they needed to attend wedding counseling?
I'm gonna go with Stan.
Going with Stan? Who you going with, Reggie?
I ain't in it.
You gonna tell my man you got him?
He ain't say he didn't.
So he said Stan. He went with D. The answer is B. Reverend Bonds. All right.
How often did you watch Martin?
As often as
Y'all was looking around too.
any other person. I watched the reruns, and back in the day, I used to watch it when I came on. So that's all I got for you.
Here we go. Who directed the play Romeo and Juliet that Gina and Pam casted in? A. Earl Jones. B. James Earl Jackson. C. James Earl Johnson. Or D. James Earl Jameson.
I'm past that. That's for me.
Reggie, you know this one, Reggie.
Say them ABs.
A is James Earl Jones. B is James Earl Jackson. C is James Earl Johnson. And D is James Earl Jameson.
Need a lifeline.
Come on, Charlie.
Let's see.
C?
See.
Who you got, Reggie?
I'm gonna go with the James Earl. Yeah.
One of the James.
Yeah. It was James. It was James.
My man James.
James.
All them James, who we going with?
Johnson.
Johnson? Wrong, it was Jackson.
Jackson.
James Earl Jackson.
How much money from a life insurance policy did Martin think Gina, how much money from a life insurance policy did Martin think Gina will receive if she killed Martin? How much money did she think she will receive if she killed Martin? 250,000, 1 million, 2 million, or 5 million?
You got a new people.
Yeah, I stepped it up.
That's an orange block.
Yeah,
That's a new block. Why you giving the hard jump? Yellow though.
Talk to me. 250,000, 1 million, 2 million, or 5 million?
Yeah, I'm going 250. I think it was 250.
Life
A
insurance.
million.
Hey, wasn't no 1 million.
Million. It was over, man. It was million.
It's 2 million.
Oh, 2 million.
I knew it was because it was like he was like, for the million. It was
Okay,
it was big money.
this is pretty easy. Who sang to Gina in the park when Martin proposed to her?
That's
Keith Sweat,
That's an easy.
Tyrese, Brian McKnight, or Keith Washington?
Brian.
Okay, yeah, we on the board.
At least I got one.
Yeah, you got
That's probably gonna be the only one.
Nah, you probably can get this one out.
He did the dirty, bro. He did the
That's
dirty.
the ultimate.
Who was Gina's male friend who went shopping with her? It was an episode when this guy was trying to holler at Pam, but he went with Gina to try to get the inside track on her. What was his name? Was it A. Wallace, B. Warren, C. William, or D. Walter?
Ain't nothing to it.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
So he know. Go ahead, Ray.
My bad, Wallace.
Yeah. My man Wallace.
Sport coat.
Last question.
AKA sport coat.
Yeah. So we gonna let y'all close it out, man. One more time, round of applause for the guy. Our head coach, Devon. Reggie, what position you coach?
Defensive coordinator.
D coordinator?
Linebacker coach.
All right. So close it out, man. One more message.
No, tell me a question. You defensive coach, right?
Yeah.
So you head coach, right? So when the defense is getting scored on, how you go at your man? How you go at your man? You like,
Everybody understand this business, man. We got a great staff to get along with each other. You know, we spend a lot of time with each other.
how you go grab his headphones?
I tell him, I say, Reg, we need to stop. You know, so that's pretty much what it consists of. Like, Reg get us to stop. I let him do his thing, man. I like to think that I let my coaches coach. They may say otherwise, but I try to let him do his thing.
That's a good question, though.
Yeah, it's a good question. Why
you ever had any
don't
military
you pose that question
No.
to him?
We need to go to the game.
Okay, yeah, that's a great question. Okay,
You gotta
it's a
see
good
Coach
question.
Jackson at the game.
Well,
I mean, you can tell from his persona. He probably that CEO type that ain't nothing gonna happen during the game. But we gonna
So
sit down
when
and
you
talk
go
about
to
it later.
coach and like during the game, you go to coach
See,
and
like,
coach.
we
You
gonna talk
know,
about it.
we need to run this. I want to blitz this way, or the offense need to do this.
now, one thing I can say about Lago is we do definitely is a group effort.
Okay.
So I can say I'm the coordinator, but that's just entitled alone. You know what I mean? You got Deron, you got Coach Gunn, you got Ant, we all collaborate, you know what I mean, and come up with the best plan for the game plan for the week so the kids can go out there and have their best game. But I say during the game, he understands because he was a former defensive coordinator too. When I was at Friendly, we played against Largo. So, you know what I mean? So that mutual respect. So he know as a coordinator where I'm coming from, and I know as a coach, you know what I mean? Like, look, when it's not going right sometimes, I mean, we got to ride it out and figure something out.
So
you know what I mean?
he's saying, do he ever lean on you?
Nah, we don't have that
about
type
coaching decisions.
No, we got that mutual respect for each other where it's our plan. So it's if it's something that we need to work, it ain't like it's gonna be like, oh, my decision, I want to do this. No, I'm gonna say what we need to do, and then we're gonna work together and figure it out.
You just enforce it.
You're right. So it's like he can't lean on himself. Like I'm saying, like if you say we gonna.
So
Largo question.
We need
Predictions
to
for the
just
season.
get that last word in out to the folks watching for him. We gotta wrap this shit up.
Hey, Coach, prediction for this season. Come on.
Just get the last word in.
Yeah. Well, first, and I'll get to the prediction. First, let me say, thanks for having me.
Yes, sir.
Really enjoyed being on the show.
Always welcome.
I love talking sports. I listen to sports talk radio all day. So this was a good experience for me. So thank you guys. Hopefully I can see you guys out at the games this year. Let me know if you want to come. You know what I mean? Come down to the den as we call it, to a home game or two. Predictions, man, I predict us being a good football team. I gotta give you the politically correct coaching. So, when you see us, we're gonna be tough, we're gonna be physical, we're gonna be smart. And we're going to play good ball at Largo. So we've been doing that. We're going to continue to do that and just build our brand.
No offense, Douglas.
Can you shoot me y'all schedule so we can start promoting the games as well whenever we get a chance?
No
One more
problem.
time, round of applause, y'all. Thank y'all. This is the Huddle.
Hey, Charlie Patty, yeah.
Hey, let's go.
Hey, my daughter goes to Douglas next year, so I got to slow Douglas down.
We ain't talking about how Boston treated my man Adam, but we gonna talk about that.
We were trying to guide him.